We're here in Beverly Hills, California for the WriteGirl book launch event. WriteGirl is a creative writing organization for teens founded in 2001 in Los Angeles. WriteGirl helps girls develop communication skills, confidence, and an expanded view of themselves and their futures. We're here with Keren, the executive director of WriteGirl.
Sure, I was actually a songwriter and poet in New York City, and I was asked to do some songwriting and poetry workshops for teen girls and in high schools. And I saw that they didn't have creative writing and they didn't really like to write, so it kind of gave me an idea. When I moved to LA, I thought, let me get my writer friends together and let's do something to help girls. So we all have thoughts, ideas, emotions, but girls in particular kind of keep them inside. And writing is an opportunity to let it out, to write what you're feeling, and to reflect on it, because when you put it on paper, it becomes real. And now you can almost have a dialogue with yourself because you put it out there. Wonderful website that gives all the information anybody needs. It's writegirl.org, right? As in writing. So go to the website, download an application. We'd love to have girls join us if they're in the LA area. And if they're not, they can buy our books, because our books have writing activities in them, and writing that is filled with the emotions and stories of girls here in LA. So our book, Sound Generation, is just out today. So we welcome you to get that on our website as well.
Welcome to the not at all awkward beginning of the 16th WriteGirl Season End Celebration and Book Launch! I believe that we are going to get right into our readings, because we've got a lot of fantastic pieces to hear from the girls,
yes,
along with some
very special guests.
Some very special guests.
Yes.
Let's not give those away.
They're in your program.
We have someone I know that the girls are really excited to meet. We have Jessica Garcia, who is, you might know her from The Middle. She did a beautiful recurring character on The Middle, or you might know her from Liv and Maddie. Please welcome Jessica Garcia.
I have the pleasure of reading Hallie by Hannah Coulson, and she's 17. I'm gonna try and do that too. Her dress was of the finest silk, darker than the blackest night. She was lighter than air, dancing in the cloudless night sky. The planet's gravity drew her near, but she was not to be stopped. She bounded through the galaxy faster than the speed of light, silent as a whisper. She could feel them calling to her. She would not be deterred. But they were coming, and she knew it. She knew it like she knew her name. They were coming. She moved faster, unimaginably fast, inexplicably rhythmic. She laughed, not for joy, but with a hunger for more speed, more swiftness. Her skin began to heat up, scorching red hot. Earth was calling to her now. She let its gravity take her. She was ready, so she let herself go, and she crashed. All that could be seen was a ball of pure speed, fiery energy, blinding light, falling to the surface of the water-covered planet. Thank you.
Tell me why you think that writing is an important way for girls to express themselves.
Writing is so important because I think for some reason at a young age we're told that if we're quiet, if we're small, we're more attractive, or we're more people like us. But I think it's really important to express who you are and show how different you are, because we're all so different. One thing that I used to do when I was younger and I was your age is I never saw people on TV who looked like me. So I would take the scripts online and then I would write my own part for myself in them, and that's how I got into writing, because I was like, they're not gonna put people on me like TV. I'm gonna do it myself. You're so welcome. Can I get a hug? You're the cutest little thing in the whole world. Thank you.
We are now very excited to introduce a special guest from the Disney show with our favorite name, Best Friends Forever. You know her as Sid Ripley. Please welcome Landry Bender.
I'm going to be reading Writer's Block by Jamie Chen, and she's 18 years old. Her metallic ring, size 6, sat stagnant on the edge of the table, and waves of her hair were thrown hastily from her eyes. Pen in hand and determination in her face, she glared at the paper in front of her. One single piece of crisp white paper, her enemy. For an hour, she had crumpled the papers one by one, all destined to the bin beside her. Her brain was filled with a myriad of abstract thoughts and images of incomprehensible puzzles, untranslatable to words on paper. The smell of blue ink was no stranger to her, her hands punctured by the pen. She took a sharp breath, once again defeated. Looking around the room, she saw her battlefield. And at once, she began to write anew.
Tell me why you think that writing is an important way for girls to express themselves.
I think it's such an important thing because, you know, a lot of times you can feel shy or you can feel like you don't want to share your emotions, but it's an amazing way of art because you get to express yourself in a very poetic and artsy way, and it's very fun. I try to do it as much as I can, and these girls are so talented and so expressive, so it's been really fun to see what they've been doing today.
Do you have a message that you like to tell your fans who also might be interested in writing or performing?
I say to just go for it. I mean, I think one of the most difficult things can be to start doing it, can be to like start getting into it, but you're not going to be the best you can be at first. It's going to be hard to, you know, get started, and it's not going to be the most amazing thing when you get started, but the more you do it, the better you'll get, and so to start with it and keep going, and just you'll get better as time goes on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was so good to see you.
We have another special guest today. One of the workshops that we do every year is called Lights, Camera, WriteGirl, where we have the girls write monologues and scenes during the day, and then in the evening we have fabulous actors come and perform those monologues and scenes that the girls have written that very day. And it is for money. So next year, you make sure you check that out. Today, you're going to get a little taste of one of the scenes that one of our girls wrote this year, right? She wrote the scene this year for the workshop, and you're getting it for free, baby! Our scene partner for Evie today is another special guest star. I know a lot of you here have already told me you are fans of The Fosters, so please welcome Tom Williamson to our stage.
He is holding a lunchbox while Marley is looking through binoculars. You know this is weird, right?
It's not weird, it's a scientific experiment.
Oh yes, because all scientists stalk their subjects.
It's called observation.
Why are you doing this anyway?
Because prom is next weekend and I still don't have a date. So I'm scanning the cafeteria for possible applicants. Mark seems okay, but ew, he has terrible eating habits. He could spill on my dress. Jordan is a maybe, but he's clumsier than a clown on roller skates and could totally step on my shoes.
Then why don't you just let me take you?
And Eric is, wait, what?
Well, I don't think I'll spit on your dress, and I'm a pretty mediocre dancer, so your shoes will be fine. I may eat a lot, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I think that works.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool.
The coolest.
So, you wanna go eat?
Yes! Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's go eat. That's written by Kiki Schlank. She's 15.
From Disney's Live and Maddie, please welcome special guest reader Lauren Donzis.
So I'm going to be reading a poem by Heather Lim, age 17. It's called #Summer. I posted a picture of myself lying down in the sand next to my friend. We were wearing white bikinis. #Summer has finally begun. It's been 5 seconds, and the only person who liked was my pastor who left the church last year. Hope he's doing well. It's been 1 minute now, and a girl commented, fire emoji, heart as emoji, fire emoji. Compliments, emojis, lies. Refresh for likes, refresh for fulfillment, for enjoyment, for love. #bits of dopamine, me. I'm waiting. #when will my phone buzz? I received no notifications. I photoshopped this picture to perfection, and there are only 20 likes. What a shame. My friend says self-esteem is maximized, mental health deteriorating, #delete.
tell me why you think that writing is an important way for girls to express themselves.
Well, writing is technically a way to escape, really, without leaving home, because you're able to get out all your thoughts and like emotions and feelings, and you're able to do what you love through paper. It's really important to be able to express your feelings in paper without having to say anything.
Do you have a message that you'd like to tell your fans who also might be interested in writing or performing?
Yeah, if you're into like performing or writing, it's really important to know that, like one of the girls actually said here, that if you're nervous, all you have to do is really think that everyone in the audience is there to support you. They're not judging you, and it's just like if you're ever like stressed out or nervous, you just have to think about that, how simple and easy it is, because once it's over with, it's easy feeling. So you just have to imagine the after feeling, I guess.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see more of you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. You're so sweet.
We are about to bring up one of our most fearless writers. She was in WriteGirl for, 2-3 years, and she got a scholarship to Harvard. She was also named the National Youth Poet Laureate. This is Amanda Gorman.
Thank you guys so much for having me. As a college student, I miss WriteGirl so much, so it's great to be back here, and it just means so much, so thanks for having me. This is a poem I wrote about LA while I was still a WriteGirl. Daughter's metro map to city identity. On Slauson, I straddle black girl tango between Northern Heights and South Hair salons. Home, here I am diamond, solitary treasure on Western. I am unclaimed Christian scribbling homilies on the spines of wrinkled church fans. Here I hum, here I am Beverly, clutching cement scar. I am banded sticking to sidewalk. On Sentinella, I vibrate the highest I am. Journal of streets, hymnal of homeless, homebound, impoverished, and important. Writing the city memory, the blood vessel sidewalks, pumping my lungs until I mold, existing, included, unforgettable.
It was so inspiring seeing the creative talent of girls come together to launch the book, Sound Generation, a collection of thoughts, joys, sorrows, and triumphs made into reality. I want to personally thank Keren Taylor for starting such a wonderful organization, and to the stars who performed and supported these young writers. To get more information or to join the WriteGirl program, go to their website, www.writegirl.org. If you like my videos, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you next time.